In this lesson, I'll show you how to install XAMPP on Windows. First, you need to make sure that there are no other web servers running. The XAMPP package includes Apache, MySQL, PHP, and some other things. Apache is a web server, and in order for it to run, there needs to be no other web servers running. So if you're running Microsoft Internet Information Server, you'll need to shut that down before running XAMPP or any other web servers. Also, if you're running Skype, Skype uses the same port as a web server, and it will prevent Apache from running. So if you have Skype installed, you'll need to turn it off before you can install XAMPP. Also, before you install XAMPP, you'll want to install a text editor. I like Notepad++ for Windows. You can download it from notepadplus.org. Click on Download, and then scroll down a little bit, and you'll see here the Notepad++ installer. You download that. I've already got it on my desktop, and in fact, I've already installed it on this computer. Watch out for these ads that look like download buttons. Those will do something else and can't be good. Once you've installed Notepad++, it's time to install XAMPP. I've already downloaded the latest version of XAMPP. You can download it from the XAMPP website, or you can download it from my website. I do recommend it that you download it from my website instead. The reason for this is that the XAMPP package is updated frequently, and while that's normally a good thing, here I'm giving you some instructions on how to install it and how to use it, and unfortunately, as they update it, many things seem to change. The installation procedure changes, the way things look change, where things are on the screen change, and unless you're adventurous like I am, you might want to just stick with the same version that I'm using for the demonstrations, which you can download here. That's this XAMPP Win32 1.8.3-3 installer.exe. There's more explanation here on my website why you would want to do that. Otherwise, just go ahead and install it from the Apache Friends website. That's at www.apachefriends.org, and that'll probably be fine. Do keep in mind that the latest version of XAMPP requires, as of this time when I'm recording this, Windows Vista or later. So if you're running XP or something older than that, you may need to download an older version from the Apache Friends website in order to use it. So I've already downloaded this, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. I'm going to right-click on the installer on my desktop, and I'm going to select Run as Administrator. Get this UAC warning, just select Yes. And then there's this other warning about running an antivirus software. Of course, everybody's running antivirus, especially on Windows. I have seen these problems in the past, so it's something to try. But for now, I'm just going to continue and press Yes. I'm also going to press OK to this. This is saying not to install it at C program files, and that's okay. We're not going to do that. I'll press OK. I'll press Next. I'm going to unselect a few of these things. They take up space. We're not using them. If you want to leave them in there and play with them, that's fine. They won't hurt anything. They just take up space. I'll press Next. C:\XAMPP is where we're installing XAMPP, and that is the right place to put it. So go ahead and put it there, and I'll press Next. And I'm going to uncheck this Learn More About Bitnami. Bitnami is the company that wrote the installer. They also have installers for some other packages that you can run on top of XAMPP, like Drupal and WordPress. There's plenty of other opportunities to see their website. All this does, if you leave the checkbox checked, is it opens their website when the installation is done. So I just uncheck that and press Next, and press Next again, and the installer begins. This will take a few minutes. And there we have it. XAMPP is installed. I'm going to uncheck this Start the Control Panel now because we want to pin it to the taskbar. And I'll press Finish. And for some reason, it sometimes leaves this command window open. I can just close that safely. I'm going to come down here and go to the C drive and the XAMPP folder and scroll down here. And where I see XAMPP control.exe, I'm going to right click on that and say Pin to Taskbar. And there it is. Just move it over here someplace. I can actually move it all the way over there. That'll be fine. I can close this and now bring up the control panel. And here we have it. And I'm just going to start Apache and MySQL. And both of those are now started. I can close the control panel because these servers are still running in the background. And I can open up a new tab in my browser and just type localhost like that. And there it is. That brings up the little splash page for XAMPP. That shows us that Apache is running and that PHP is running. And I'll click on English and come all the way down here. You see this menu. This is the welcome screen in XAMPP. You'll see this throughout the course in different places. I'm going to press PHP My Admin. And that tells us that MySQL is running. Here's our database server over here, has a server version, protocol version. Root at localhost is the user that we're using. And all these databases are showing. So that means that MySQL is working. The web server is working, Apache is working, PHP is working. You've now successfully installed XAMPP on your PC. In the next movie, I'll show you how to set up your MySQL users.